different video for my channel, and it is my tips on tanning in the sun. And this is just kind of my experience. Of course, I'm not the tannest person in the world, but I'm working on it. A lot of my June was rain and thunderstorms, so that is also taken into account here. But this is just kind of my experience on tanning outside in the sun and the tips that I found that are very helpful and that kind of help you tan faster. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So my first tip is to change the style of top that you wear. So this so this one is a bandeau top, and you're of course going to be all white across here, and you're going to be tan all up here. But if you wear a triangle top and change it around, okay, so if you wear a triangle top, you can get that space in between your bandeau top where you couldn't get tan while wearing the bandeau top. But when you're wearing the triangle top and it kind of goes farther up, like here, up here, but the bandeau top is straight across, the bandeau top will get up here tan. So by changing the style of your top, it will get different areas tan, and it will, hopefully by changing that up enough, that you get both sections tan enough. My next tip is to switch sides every 15 to 30 minutes. So if you're laying on your back, or you're just kind of lounging, like sitting back with your legs out on your chair or whatever you're sitting on, I say, you know what, if you're getting bored and you just would rather switch a little bit faster, I would say 30 minutes is a little bit better than 15. But changing that more often, if that'll help you be able to stay out longer or whatever, then I say do whatever works for you, because I think that you want to get both sides tan. So if you set a timer for 30 minutes, then that'll make you both sides even and it works for you. So next tip is to use hydrating sunscreen. So I love the Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And this is actually half sunscreen and half lotion. And I have very dry skin, and this works wonders. I love it. It rubs in very smoothly. It has a great scent, and it is awesome. I really like this because sometimes when you put sunscreen on, it just makes your skin feel disgusting. And this sunscreen does not. And I'm not sponsored by this sunscreen, but I just love it because it blends in and it just makes my skin feel great. My next tip is to go swimming or running or be active. Do whatever you do outside, and say you're wearing a tank top and you really want to get your arms tan. That will still get you tan. You don't have to have that perfect swimsuit tan or whatever. You can still have a great arm tan just by going outside, going for a run, doing yard work with a tank top and shorts on. You could still get some pretty great color just from being outside and doing that, or even swimming around. Or if you are a swimmer and you have swim practice outside, that really does get you very tan and you don't even realize it. You can be playing outside in the pool with some friends and just doing whatever. You don't have to lay on one of those rafts and just lay there for hours on end and being bored. You can swim around, play games, do whatever you want in the pool, and you will really get a great tan. I'm telling you what you do. My next tip is to keep tanning, and you can do this every day or however much time you have to tan. I recommend doing it as much as you can, but really working up to it. You don't have to lay out for 7 hours at one time just to get a tan. You can do it every single day, maybe for 45 minutes, an hour, however much time you have, however long you want to do it. If you get bored easily, you can do it for 30 minutes every single day, and you can work up to getting that tan, and it actually really helps. You don't have to do it all in one day. You can really work up to getting a tan. And my next tip is definitely hydrate. And this is not, I guess it's kind of to do with tanning, but also when you're outside you're obviously sweating and everything, so you want to obviously rehydrate, but also what you put into your body is what the outcome of what your body looks like on the outside. So if you get enough water and if you put healthy things into your body, that's what it's going to look like on the outside, not only on the inside. So I really recommend drinking a lot of water, especially when you're outside, you're sweating. Maybe you don't even realize you're sweating, but you are. It's hot outside and you really need to replenish what you're putting out and get that water back into you. And this is also my last tip, and it is reapply sunscreen. And if you guys saw my summer expectations versus reality video, you saw how burned I got one year on vacation, and it was seriously so painful, you guys. I got so burned. The next day my bottom lip was swollen and it was burned, and my whole body, it just hurt, and it was hot all the time. And that was because I was on vacation and I did not reapply sunscreen. I beg of you, reapply sunscreen. You can't just put it on once and just lay out for 4 hours. You have to keep reapplying because it sweats off, or if you're swimming around, it comes off, and you really just need to keep reapplying because it's not going to last for 7 hours straight or however long you're outside. You really need to keep reapplying your sunscreen and making sure that you time it right, because sometimes you may think, oh, I can wait 3 hours and reapply, but you know, sometimes it's different for other people and you might need to reapply every single hour. And so you really need to make sure that you're on top of that, and you don't want to get burned. You don't want to have skin problems or skin cancer. That is so terrible. So I beg of you guys, while you tan this summer, please reapply sunscreen and be careful with your skin and treat it very nicely. And those are my tips. I'm not an expert on tanning. Obviously, I'm not the most tan person in the world, but I just want to share my tips and my experience with this because it's really important to treat your skin very great. And if you want to become tan and you want to become tan fast or slow or however you want to do it, go for it. Use my tips, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching.